happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely going to want to see this one. So we got Representative Ilhan Omar in full panic mode after learning that she could potentially be deported based off Donald Trump's Alien Enemies Act. Guys, I'm excited to get into this one, see what's going on. So we're not straight into it. Just make sure you guys hit that like button for me and hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
At a fundamental level, a district court judge has no authority to direct the national security operations of the executive branch. The president is operating at the apex of his authority when you are dealing with questions of invasion and questions of alien enemy infiltration, as well as the expulsion of terrorist illegal aliens from the country. That's the president operating at the absolute apex of his constitutional authority. And the founding generation that wrote this law very clearly, these are the same people who wrote the Constitution, very clearly wanted to ensure the president had the broadest range of authority to remove from the nation non-citizens who are part of an alien enemy force. And that's the authority the president has. And in the coming days, you will see the full suite of presidential authorities used to extirpate this gang, this terrorist organization from our soil.
So should other Americans be concerned they'll be deported without due process?
We use the word Americans. We're talking about illegal alien foreign terrorists. So illegal alien foreign terrorists should be concerned that they will be deported from the country, because they will be deported from the country.
So you can see there that Mr. Miller is quite clear. He says that this Alien Enemies Act, this does not apply to U.S. citizens. And of course, Ilhan Omar is a U.S. citizen at this point. I know a lot of y'all wish she weren't. All right, wish she wasn't. I know a lot of y'all wish she wasn't, but
well, she is a citizen on a visa, though. She's not like a natural born citizen. She came here and got her green card. So I'm not sure if that, holds the same weight. And also that you have to keep in mind that could be removed. So pending her, her actions, her behavior, you can see someone get stripped of a green card and their citizenship of the United States. So this could all change very quickly.
Ilhan Omar is a United States citizen. Now, she did see this day coming up, y'all. As you saw from the first clip in this video, she saw this day coming up, and Ilhan Omar and some of her house buddies, they are trying to put a stop to this Alien Enemies Act. They even started trying to put a stop to it a month ago. So I'm going to shoot into some of that press conference so that you can see. She says that this law or this act is un-American, people, and she also says that it's going to be used against people who are not just gang members. Of course, so far what we've seen is apparently gang members have been taken out of the country, making the country safer, but Omar says that that's not right. So we're going to take a look at some of her comments around the Alien Enemies Act.
First, I want to thank my partner in this, Senator Hirono, for her leadership in this work to repeal the outdated and dangerous Alien Enemies Act of 1798. The last time the Alien Enemies Act was invoked, it was used to detain and deport German, Japanese, Italian immigrants during World War II. One of the most shameful chapters of American history. Now, Stephen Miller and Donald Trump are preparing to dust off the law for their plan for mass deportation. This will be another moral stain on our country. The context in which Trump and Miller are raising the Alien Enemy Act is in what they say are their plans to target cartels and transnational criminal gangs. But it is not what the Alien Enemies Act does. The Alien Enemies Act targets people based on their nationality, not based on their behavior. When Trump and Miller tell you this is about stopping the cartels, do not believe them. Do not. It doesn't allow them to target the Tren de Agua. It allows them to target all Venezuelans. It does not allow them to target the Sinaloa cartel. It allows them to target all Mexicans. This includes green card holders. It includes people who are themselves a victim of the cartels and gangs. Now, invoking the Alien Enemy Act, the way Trump and Miller are planning to, is illegal.
Guys, listen to her get up there and squirm. You gotta keep in mind, this was a full month before Donald Trump even spoke of this plan. You guys know, she knew what was coming next. This is her little try to outcry or, fearmonger folks into believing that they're going to be getting picking up at random Venezuelans, random Mexicans on the street. That is not the case. From all the footage, you guys, if you guys have been keeping tabs on my channel, I've been showing you guys who's been getting picked up, and I will say, thank you, Tom Homan. Thank you, Donald Trump, for picking these folks up. Thank you, Mr. Miller, because those individuals were tatted from head to toe, gang tattoos, scriptures about the gang. I mean, come on, it's not hard to differentiate what's going on here. It's these folks like Ilhan Omar who are trying to save their hide because they know what's coming. She knows.
Act, the way Trump and Miller are planning to, is illegal. It's unconstitutional. It's a huge stretch under the law itself. But if there is one thing that we should have learned during Trump's first term in office, is that things being illegal doesn't mean they are not going to happen. So we need to be clear about what this will mean for human beings in this country. Thousands of families will have their lives upended because of Donald Trump's actions. Thousands of families will be separated from the ones they love and the country they love. And thousands of families will have their futures and dreams torn apart. It's crucial.
Futures of crime, being in our country illegally. I mean, she's speaking like these folks are having these are American citizens having the American dream stripped from them right underneath them. No, that is not what's happening. These ladies are so lost. She truly thinks this is going to resonate with an American country who is unified. They're all aligned behind Donald Trump. I mean, the majority of our country has spoke against this, folks. The mass crime, the hike of crime that we've seen across our nation. We all spoke out. We spoke out on November 4th or November 5th. I'm sorry. We voted for Donald Trump. These ladies need to stand out the way. This isn't going to save you. If you know you've been committing crimes, speaking against our country as a representative, not serving the American people, nothing's going to save you. You're done. You know you're done. And she knows her time's up. That's why she was crying about this a month prior to Donald Trump even enacting it.
Crucial to understand this basic moral point. This will not happen because of anything they have done. It will happen because of where they are from. It is hard to imagine anything more un-American than that. The Trump administration's immigration policy is a threat to immigrants like criminals. America is too great to fall prey to Donald Trump's anti-immigrant agenda. We need to restore basic humanity to our immigration system, and that starts with repealing the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, with Our Neighbors Not Enemies Act. Together, we will end this xenophobic law once and for all. Because it is such an old, outdated piece of legislation that many people do not know.
Old and outdated is what she's speaking of. This is the same, mind you, the same legislation wrote by our founding fathers who wrote the Constitution. So if that tells you anything, we're talking about outdated and old, the same age as our Constitution, essentially. I don't know. I mean, you respect that because it's old, or you not respect the Constitution because it's too old for you, too outdated? You got to let me know.
Piece of legislation that many people do not know that it still exists. At the time it was introduced, there were 4 bills. It's the only one that's remaining. And as the senator said, it's only been utilized 3 times. So this is more also of an awareness campaign of just the dangers that lay ahead. Because the combination of the executive orders, the pieces of legislation that the Republicans are passing out of the House and the Senate that are going to be at the president's desk, the possibility of invoking the Alien Act, all of that really does provide the tools for him to cause mass damage.
Yo, there we have it, guys. I'm not sure if I'm buying it. Are you guys buying what Ilhan Omar is trying to lay out there for the American folks, trying to say that we should be scared, fear-mongering the point that we could get picked up at any point by ICE, get mistaken as a Venezuelan gang member, not ID'd, no checking at all. They're just going to send us back. Send it the CCOT. I mean, it doesn't make sense. We all know this is her trying to create this fake outrage narrative to get folks stirred up and upset, hollering in the streets saying that what Donald Trump is doing is illegal and unconstitutional, but it's not going to work. We know you're trying to save yourself because what you've been doing has been going against the interests of the American people, the Constitution, the oath of office that you took in order to be a representative. She's trying to save her tail, but I'm not sure that this is going to work. This is actually crazy to think, guys, but we may see her being deported based off of the Alien Enemies Act that she's calling so old and outdated. We gotta really look at her ties, and it's not to the American people or American government, it's to the Somalian people and their government. She does not serve in the interest of the American people, and it looks like she's blatantly going against that, and she is almost committing treasonous acts by helping these illegal migrants out, same as AOC, her partner in crime. We may see some action come in the near future, guys. I'll definitely make sure to update you guys if anything else comes, but definitely out in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. I know this was a lot, but let me know what you guys are thinking, what you make of all of this. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one.